Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like life was breaking you? Like the pain you're experiencing is so overwhelming and there doesn't seem to be a way out? Trust me, I've been there. And I know it can feel unbearable. But let me tell you something. That same pain, that pain you are feeling, you could make it into your greatest teacher. It can be the fuel for your transformation. So you don't need to run from that pain. You need to embrace. Hi guys, my name is Jessica. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I wanted to talk about something deeply personal, but I think it's universal. Everyone has gone through it, and that is pain. We have all experienced pain in our life at some moment, and this pain can come in many different forms. It could be a heartbreak, it could be loss, it could be failure, it could be disappointment, physical pain, and the list goes on. We all know we've experienced different types of pain through our life, and when we are in the midst of that pain, it can really feel overwhelming. Sometimes like you're like drowning, like you don't seem to be able to get out of it. And there's like a fine line where we have to be careful, because we can get like stuck there and we can let that pain define us. You have all seen me cry in this channel. If you haven't, check those videos out. You have seen me at my work and you have seen my struggles. But here's the thing. Pain is not the end of the story. It is the beginning of something greater. What we have to think is that pain isn't here to destroy ourselves. It is here to like awaken you. Something is going wrong. You need to wake up. If you think about the strongest person you know those people that inspire you, do you think they've actually lived easy lives? Absolutely not. They have all gone through pain, betrayal, failure, disappointment, heartbreak, etc., etc. But the difference is that they didn't let that pain define them. What they did is they let that pain refine them. And the truth is, pain is the universe's way of breaking you open to make you stronger. But that only happens when you stop resisting this pain and start listening. Have you ever wondered, like, why do I keep making the same mistakes, ending up in the same way? Like you have different situations, but it always ends up the same, and the same feeling and that same type of pain. Maybe it's because that pain is trying to send you a message. You have to learn something from it. And until you don't learn something from it, you will keep repeating that same situation over and over again. And something I realized is that pain is something universal. It's not something personal against you. Like you are not the only one that is going through pain, and you aren't the only one that terrible things are happening to. Everyone has gone through this. And the moment you stop asking, like, why me? Why is all this happening to me? Why do I have to experience all this pain? And you start asking yourself, you switch those questions with, what can I do with this? What can I learn from this? What can I create out of this? That is the moment your entire life changes, because you are starting to see, you're starting to question what is happening. Something is happening here. We have to figure out what it is. The moment you start asking those questions, you are starting to be in control. Your pain isn't in control of you, because pain doesn't get the control unless you allow it to. When you experience pain, you are given two options. One is to let it paralyze you, or two, to let it push you forward. And that decision is yours to make. But if you're watching this video, that means that you are ready to push forward and that you're choosing power. We've all had challenges and setbacks through our life, but the important thing is how we respond to them. That defines our journey. First, we're going to talk about the power of perspective. We all know pain is something you can't get away from. You're going to experience it multiple times throughout your life. But what you can't change, what you can't control, is the perspective you have on it. And this is a game changer. Instead of seeing pain as a burden or like a problem or something, try to view it as an opportunity to grow. Because if you think about it, the moment where you've been through so much pain has like completely changed you as a person, has made you stronger. So every time we experience pain, it's an opportunity for us to grow and to become a better version of ourselves, even though it may not seem like that at the moment. When I've gone through like tough periods of my life, as you may have seen in this channel, now I realized that it was that pain was teaching me resilience, and it was actually showing me what I'm truly capable of. And as I said, it's like it's shifting that mentality of why is this happening to me, like being in that victim zone. Try to get out of that and just think like, what can I get out of this? What lesson is this teaching me? Everything is better said than done. Of course, when you're going through the pain, it's completely normal that you may not see things like I am saying, because of course it's not that easy when you're going through actual pain, when you're struggling. It seems like there's no way out, and it can be a very tough situation. So I'm just going to tell you some tips that I've learned and that I have used for myself. And I'm not a perfect human being. You can see in my videos I have my ups and downs. I'm still battling through this, but I'm just trying to change myself and better myself. And I do feel like that Jessica that maybe you saw 6 months ago doesn't really relate to me right now. So I feel like all these steps that I've done have helped me, so I'm just going to show you what helped me. My first tip is to acknowledge and accept the pain. This is something that I would do usually, which is try to run away from that pain, try to just don't think about it, suppress it, block it, and that pain is going to come out sooner or later, and the later you leave it, the worse it's going to get. So don't try to suppress it or ignore it and pretend it's not there. Allow yourself to feel that pain, grieve if you need, do anything you need to process it. If you need to cry, just let it out of your body. The worst thing you can do is store it in your body, because this is the first step to healing. If we don't do this, we're never going to heal. So I know it may seem painful and terrible, like I don't want to do this because it actually hurts, and I've been through there. And I've tried avoiding pain so much, but the truth is that if you really want to heal, you have to go through these emotions. Number 2, reflect on the experience. Once you've like sort of processed that pain, like okay, this has happened, try to understand what happened. What can you learn from it? How can you grow from it? And a really good tip that you could use here is journaling. It can really help you out. Number 3, focus on what you can control. When we are in pain, it can be very easy to feel helpless. But there are things that we have control of, like our thoughts and our actions. Maybe that pain is like coming from an external thing, not from yourself, but you have the control to try to control your emotions, and you have to focus on those things and not the things that you can't change. The next tip is to take care of yourself. This is a very important tip. You have to make sure you're eating healthy, you're not forgetting about yourself, you're taking care of yourself, you're getting enough sleep, you're exercising, because when we're feeling healthy, when we're taking care of our body, this can also help us handle that emotional pain. Next tip, find healthy outlets. Find activities that can help you with that pain, that can help you release those emotions in a positive way. It could be painting, it could be walking outside, going to nature, going to the beach, it could be exercising, just something that can help you release those negative emotions. Of course, if you can seek support, that would be very important, whether it's a friend, family, a therapist, somewhere that you can talk about your emotions. That can really help out, because talking about your pain can be incredibly healing. And as I mentioned before, journal your feelings. Write it all down, raw, unfiltered, everything that is going through your mind, write it all down. It is a safe place for you to process and release what's inside. Take all that emotion that you're having and write it down in a paper. It's not yours anymore. Practice gratitude. Even in the darkest moments, even if you feel like you had the worst day of your life, there's still something good out of it. You're still living. There's always something to be grateful for. And also, focusing on the good can also help you shift that perspective of like everything is terrible, everything is bad. And the last step is to set small goals. Even if you achieve the smallest goals, like just getting out of bed can really remind you of your strength. And yes, I know it's easier said than done. And there are days where pain just feels overwhelming, and I've gone through it where you just like shut down and you don't want to talk to anyone. You just want to crawl in your bed and just not exist. And sometimes it's really hard to see that light at the end of the tunnel when you're going through it. But what I want you to know is that you are not alone. We all have struggles. We all go through this pain. So the important thing that is that you know that you are not alone. And just by sharing our stories, by being vulnerable, we can also help each other heal and grow. So I encourage you to share your stories down below, and let's create a community of support and encouragement. And if anyone who's watching this video is really going through it, anyone watching this is really going through something right now, I see you, I hear you, and I believe in you. Just know that pain may be a part of your story, but it won't define you, and that you have the power to rewrite your narrative and to create beauty from ashes. And what is the most important, don't give up. Guys, I'm a mess. I keep forgetting to do the cards. Okay guys, today we're going to do spirit messages. I want you to think about your pain, like what you're going through right now, the struggles that you have, and let's see what your message is. I really want you to think about it, about the moment you're going through right now, and hopefully I have a message that will help you. This one seems to come out, so oh my goodness, they do have a lot of messages. I feel like this is a powerful message. Oh, look, wait, let me pick up everything. Our card is saying, those difficult times will pass. Nothing bad lasts forever. The sun will shine again. The birds will sing. The clouds will clear. And you will be glad you kept moving forward. You will soon be rewarded for your patience. Hold on, you are far stronger than you think. I mean, this card can suit the video better. I mean, this message is clear, and I hope you take it into account. That is the end of my video. If you made it all this way, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you find this video useful. So thank you very much for watching, and remember, you are stronger than you think, and you have the power to change your pain into power. So don't give up. All right guys, I'll see you very soon. Bye.